I'm not. I'm not.
You've already got the mic on?
Stop talking about crunch. Hey, how much you bet? Look. He gonna be the main one. Okay, I need to stop talking about crunch.
That's why I said you gotta do like
All right, I would like to welcome everybody today. Thank you all for coming. I know it's, a little bit different, with the early window opening today, us not being in school. So we wanted to obviously do something in tribute, for Aeron and his family. We appreciate everybody that's out here in attendance today. As I'm coming here thinking about today and just thinking about the kids that have signed even before Aeron in previous years, and just the type of kid that we have at Parkway, I thought about a quote by Colin Powell. And he said, "A dream does not become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, hard work, and determination." So I thought about that, and I think about all these kids that live in the state of Louisiana that dream and aspire to be at LSU. Not just guys, obviously ladies as well. We think about Michaela. And, everybody wants to grow up and be a Tiger. Even those that move into the state of Louisiana want to grow up and become a Tiger. And so I think about our kids that have come through and just think about Michaela Williams. She was the #1 player in the nation. And every morning she's at school at 5:15 shooting. Think about Aeron Burrell, rated in Cole's kicking, the #1 kicker in the nation. And on weekends, he's out here kicking. You see posts on Facebook all the time about the younger kids that he's kicking with on weekends and the kids that he's inspiring to be great. And you think about all these things, and these individuals don't become great overnight. It's because they constantly work hard and they work to perfect their craft. So today's a special day. Coach Brotherton's going to echo something we talked about yesterday about the number of people that have signed to play for LSU in terms of football and a scholarship. And in this area, it's kind of he's in an elite group today. We're excited for him, and not only that, he's just as remarkable of a student here. So today, we're excited to celebrate Aeron Burrell. So I'm going to turn things over to Coach Brotherton. He's going to say a few words. I appreciate it.
I want to thank Coach Burke, our principal there, for opening us up. Again, just want to thank everybody for being here. Kind of reiterate what Coach said. It's pretty cool to see, obviously, Aeron here today with his family, but close friends, former teammates, coaches, big media presence today, coaching staff, teammates, and it's just kind of special to be able to kind of share this day, to honor him, recognize him for all of his accomplishments, hard work, and everything that he's done to get to this point that he's at right now. And I know today is about Aeron. It's his day, and I'm just kind of honored to be able to be up here and be able to share that day with him. Kind of talk about what Coach said and how special it is to play for LSU. And like Coach Burke said, it's everybody's dream. Even if you may pull for another SEC team or another team, it's still your state school. And it's a big honor to be able to be wanted by LSU and be able to have the talent and the grades to get to play there. And I've been around high school football a long time. My dad coached for years, and I've kind of followed Louisiana high school sports and Bossier Parish sports, and I know how special it is. And I don't know if a lot of people realize that he's only the fifth, to my knowledge, the fifth football player to sign a scholarship out of Bossier Parish to LSU. And you go back to the 80s, you had Tony Moss at Bossier High. In the 90s, you had Algie Delaney at Halton. And then we've had 3 here at Parkway with the last 3, with Aeron being the third, with Aeron, Terrace Marshall, and then Brandon Harris, who played quarterback. So, it's pretty cool, when you talk about that elite group of people that you're being thrown into and what those guys went on to do, not only in their football career, but in their personal journey as well. And that's what we expect out of Aeron. Just today's the beginning. This is the beginning of something special that he's going to be able to experience at LSU through football, but also through life. And we know that he'll go down there and get a great education, be around great people, great teammates, and just the sky's the limit. Whether that's in football, into the NFL, or whether that's through through whatever he majors in and decides to do in the workforce after that. I think about Aeron going back to his freshman year. We know that was my first year as well. That was the dreaded COVID year. And everything that I heard about Aeron coming into that summer was soccer, 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 soccer. Best soccer player in the nation, Coach. He's going to kick, but you may have to talk to him and talk him into playing football. He's a soccer player. So, to be able to see just the way that he's grown into football and the love that he has for football, and like Coach Verpka said, the hard work that he's put in on the weekends, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, whenever Coach Marty would call, whether they're kicking at Evangel or up here or on the practice field. He was all over high school football fields, any opportunity he had to and got to be able to kick. And I can remember that freshman year during COVID, we had a kid that had played for me at Captain Shreve that was kicking in college, and he needed a place to come up here and kick during COVID because they weren't at school. And Burrell was up here, and Burrell was Aaron's a 14-year-old kid, kicking with this 20-year-old who's kicking in college, and Aaron's, matching him kick for kick. And that's when you kind of realize, that the talent that he had, and I remember telling our coaches, we need to do whatever we can to keep Aeron Burrell playing football, because in 4 years, we're going to benefit, that in 4 years. And it didn't take 4 years for him to make an impact. Right on as a freshman, he won that job and never looked back. And just going over the last 2 years, junior and senior year, I think every kick went into the end zone. I can't remember the last time, it's been over 2 football seasons, the last time somebody actually returned a kickoff against us. And that even includes a couple times that we had some 15-yard celebration penalties that he had to kick off from the 25-yard line. Those are still going into the end zone. So can't speak enough about the talent that he's had, and I'm just going to go over a few of these stats here that he leaves. Started 4 years, he had 203 career points over those 4 years, 24 field goals, including 9 this year as a senior. Career long of 55, that was his personal best. I think he had three, it could have been 4 though, over 50 yards in his career. And just, when you look at our board of legacies and our board that we have down in the field house of all-state players and top players in school history, he's going to be right up there at the top with those guys. And, we expect his all-state kicker last year, and we expect that again this year. And that would be an elite talent, elite group of just him and Terrace Marshall to do that. So, when we talk about Parkway football, the things that we look for, Aeron checks all the boxes. Performance, like Coach said, #1 kicker in the nation at Coles. We know what he did on the field. I just read those stats. We talk about academics all the time. That's another core value that we have. 3.5 GPA, over a 3.5 GPA, being able to go to LSU. So the academics part's there. Very involved in the school. Like I said, he played soccer, played football. He's in Beta Club, National Honor Society. So all those things, and then just dependability. We always know we can count on Aeron to be here and to work hard and kind of set that example. Like Coach said, he's inspired other people, to be able to do what he's done, and that's something that he's done not only through his hard work, but through his personality. Dedication to the sport, dedication to the school, and we're so proud of him. Today's his day, about him and his family. And again, I'm just glad that all y'all could be here to share that. And man, we wish you nothing but the best from here on out. So at this time, somebody that's very close to Aeron, kind of got him to this journey, is one of the best kickers probably in the area, Mr. Marty Kent.
I didn't realize, Coach Brotherton, that you could thank me for him dropping soccer. So I met it. I've heard the name Aeron Burrell. Kind of just around. I never even seen the kid. And I get a phone call, and his dad said, "Hey, would you mind coming out and work with me?" I said, "Sure." I get out there with. There for about 15 minutes. I'm not sure I said anything because I didn't really know what to say. I coached a lot of kids, a lot of kickers. Coaching is probably a strong word for real coaches. And I told his dad when we got done, I said, he's not going to play soccer. He's going to play football. And he looked at me like I had slapped his mom. and I didn't understand it because because I didn't really understand the depth of his soccer. And as this relationship grew, I fell in love with Burrell. I fell in love with the Burrell family, and he's deserving. He is deserving of what he's getting today. And everybody in this room has a part. And I'm thankful. I'm just thankful that God gave me the ability to work with him. I'm thankful that his parents had some trust in me to let me work with him. And LSU's getting a good one. He's probably the best out there, and he's got to go prove that, right? And so that's the fun part. So I told Mr. Burrell from the beginning, I said, man, I just want to be in the back, away from all this. And but I'm thankful to be able to say something about him. I love you. We still got some work to do. Thank everybody here. I really, everybody here really does have a part in his success. And and it is. Look, I played at Louisiana Tech, and no cheers. Now LSU's the state school. I mean, what an opportunity. And he called me when he was down there. He says, "Hey, I'm going to LSU, Matt." And I told his dad that day. I said, "Look, this day." He called me this morning. He goes, "Man, it's just so surreal, so surprising." And I said, "Well, it's not really surprising from my perspective, but there's a lot of distractions in college." So whatever you do, keep your focus on God, and everything else will go fine. I love you.
Thank you, Coach Marty. At this time, I'm going to let Aeron come up here and say a few words. We'll let Aeron say a few words, and we'll turn it over to him for just a second.
How y'all doing today? Y'all good? I would like to start by saying that I appreciate everyone for being here for me today. The support from this community means a lot to me. I have several people to thank. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for giving me the strength, wisdom, and knowledge to be in this position. Without him and his blessing, none of this would be possible. To my parents and my family, I appreciate y'all for always being by my side. You taking every step of this journey with me and spent countless of hours, dollars, and gas money to make my dreams come to reality and to mold me into the man I am today. Parkway High School, thank you for all the fun and memories. Coach Bro, thank you for taking a chance on me as a freshman kicker who only had 1 year of experience kicking the football. My teammates, you were my tribe. My teachers, you took the time to make me smile. Marty, without your knowledge of the game and constant training sessions during hot summer days or cold winter nights, I wouldn't be standing here today. I'll never forget the day you told me that I'd be the best kicker in the country, and then to see it happen. You always spoke life over me, and for that I'll always be grateful. Last but not least, to the team that I owe much gratitude, Brendan at Core Physical Therapy, Ian at the training ground, Dr. Barton, Mike Angelo, and Lance, for all that you've done for me. While I'm starting a new chapter in my life at LSU, I'll never forget where I started. I'll continue to stay humble and stay focused in order to fulfill Coach Kelly's mission of graduate champions. Thank you. Go Tigers.
Aaron, do you have something to sign? I know you already signed it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and at this time, further ado, we'll let Aeron put pen to paper and sign his official national letter of intent to attend LSU. And after that, he signs that. Any media, we'll let media talk to him, take pictures. I know we have a lot of you guys here today. We'll let y'all do that. Then after that, we'll just ask that anybody who wants to take a picture with him, congratulate him, thank him for all his hard work. y'all can do that. So at this time, Aaron, I know you've already signed it once, but if you want to go ahead and sign again, you can.
It ain't working.
Got sabotaged.
Just be cool. Oh, come on, son. You just took the black spot out of my hip.